Sri Badrika Ashram. Nestled in the lap of Mother Nature, surrounded by tall, majestic mountains and lush greenery, the silence in this sacred space is only accentuated by the calls of Himalayan birds and the sweet, soothing murmur of the gentle river Giri. On these 6.5 acres of divine land, a small ashram took root, its seeds sown by the venerable saint Om Swami in 2011. The modest beginnings of the ashram consisted of a single hut made of mud in this remote valley in Himachal Pradesh, accessible at the time only by crossing the river. In 2014, a barely motorable road carried the exquisite Vigraha of the four-armed Sri Hari to the ashram. Very soon, the Vigraha was to be lovingly consecrated by Swamiji in the ashram temple. Scriptures describe him as the Lord who destroys the cycle of repeated birth and death. With his blessings and Swamiji's grace, the ashram, despite the travel constraints, grew expeditiously, attracting visitors from across the world. In 2016, the ashram Gaushala came into existence to protect the sacred indigenous cow, the Gau Mata, one of the 4 main pillars of Sanatan Dharma. Today, residential spaces including special sadhaka rooms, an elegantly designed library, and beautiful garden spaces dot the ashram's landscape. Amidst this serenity and overlooking the breathtakingly spectacular valley is the Divya Dhyana Yoga Kaksha, the largest meditation hall in the state. Inaugurated by the Himachal Pradesh Chief Minister Sri Jairam Thakur in November 2021, this is where serious meditators commune in silence with nature. Swamiji's spiritual journey began at the tender age of 7 and intensified over the years. Finally, in 2010, at the age of 30, he renounced everything material, including his successful software business which spanned 5 continents. His sole focus now was to find his own truth. Deep in the Himalayan jungles, at towering heights of 14,000 feet and unimaginable living conditions, Swamiji performed intense sadhana, meditating 22 hours a day. After achieving what he had set out to do, he returned to lay the foundation of the ashram on these hallowed grounds for the spiritual upliftment of each of us. Swamiji uses various communication channels to share his wisdom. One of those channels are his fortnightly blogs published on os.me. Apart from that, his discourses are available on YouTube, Audible, and SoundCloud. He founded Black Lotus, a meditation and mindfulness app. He has also authored 15 bestsellers on meditation, mantras, and wellness. It doesn't stop there. To help each seeker tap further into their higher consciousness, Swamiji has gifted to the world the Sadhana app, a 100% free app that revives the Vedic glory of India.
Om Ganganapataye Namah. Om Ganganapataye Namah.
Created from Swamiji's 3 decades of experience in Vedic sadhana, the Sadhana app is his tribute to Sanatan Dharma. Swamiji's intent of serving the local community has resulted in the ashram's social outreach programs, run by the Sri Badrika Ashram Charitable and Social Welfare Society, a non-profit organization. The Sri Badrika Ashram's Emerging Youth Scholarship and Mentorship Scheme provides scholarships to underprivileged and merit-based students of the local community. Committed to providing free healthcare to nearby villages who have no easy access to basic health needs, the Sri Hari Chikitsa Kendra at the ashram has a fully functional dispensary run by a resident doctor. A strong belief in the empowerment of women has led the ashram to run a number of Silai Kendras in the nearby villages. The society continues to impact the lives of the locals by constantly facilitating infrastructure projects. Swamiji's mantra, live, love, laugh, give, resounds in every tiny corner of the ashram. What was once a rocky, barren piece of land has transformed into a green paradise, a beacon attracting hundreds in search of spiritual upliftment. Under the benevolent gaze of Sri Hari, the Sri Badrika Ashram remains a sacred space for self-transformation and inner growth.